Good morning, students. How are you? I hope you're all fine. So let's start our lesson. But first of all, let's brainstorm what happened last time. So last time we have started Unit 7 and it names my day. And we talk about clock, about times, about personal pronouns I, you, he, she, about simple present or present simple I eat, you eat, we eat, he eats, he eats, she eats, it eats. Now let's go to lesson number 3. Lesson number 3 is about a question. The question is when. When. All the time we're going to ask about time. We use when. But first of all, let's brainstorm here. Personal pronoun I, you, he, she, it, we, they. Okay? So we're going to start our question with you. So you for singular and also you for plural. The question is, when do you eat lunch? Again, when? About time. When do you eat lunch? The answer is, I eat lunch at 1 o'clock or we eat lunch at 1 o'clock. Okay, now let's go to she and he. All the time, question starts with when. When does she eat lunch? Pay attention. When does she eat lunch? She eats lunch at 1 o'clock. Now he. When does he eat lunch? He eats lunch at 1 o'clock. Okay, now let's practice. A. When do you? Okay, when do you eat lunch? When do you eat breakfast? Look at the picture and look at the time. Okay, question. When do you eat breakfast? I eat, pay attention, I eat breakfast at 8 o'clock. Again, when do you eat a breakfast? I eat a breakfast at 8 o'clock. Another example. When do you eat lunch? When do you eat lunch? I eat lunch at 1 o'clock. This is for you. Again, to ask someone, we're going to say when do you eat breakfast? When do you eat snack? When do you eat lunch? When do you eat dinner? So I eat breakfast at, I eat dinner at, I eat snack at, I eat lunch at, and we say time, clock. Now let's go to B, not C. This is a mistake. Sorry about it. Okay? So, to ask about she or he. So what we are going to say, when does she eat lunch? When does she eat lunch? She eats lunch at 2 o'clock. Again, when does she eat lunch? She eats lunch at 2 o'clock. Now, ask about, oh boy, he. The same question. When does he eat lunch? When does he eat lunch? He eats lunch at 12 o'clock. Now, to conclude, we use for you, when do you? And for he, she, when does he or when does she? Now let's practice. Look at the example. It's a girl. It's morning. It's 8 o'clock. Now let's complete the question. When she eat so what is the question? Think about it. Okay? The answer is good. When does she eat, what is it? Breakfast. Good. Are you paying attention? Breakfast. What is the question? The question is, when does she eat breakfast? What is the answer? Think about the answer, please. She breakfast at 8. Think about the answer. What is the verb? The verb is, pay attention. Good. So she eats. Let's write it, please. It's. She eats breakfast at 8 o'clock. At 8 o'clock. I repeat, attention, please. So the question is, when does she eat breakfast? She eats breakfast at 8 o'clock. Now let's go to the next example. He is a boy. He. Look here. Look at the meal. Time. It's 8:45. Now what is the question? What is the question? All the time we ask with when. When does. Okay, what is the verb? Good. The verb is it. When sorry, here we forget about personal pronoun. When does he? Good. When does he? Now what is the verb? Good. The verb is it. When does he eat dinner? Again. When does he eat dinner? He eats. What is the answer? He eats blah 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 at 8:45. He eats. Good. He eats dinner. He eats dinner at 8:45. Now let's go to the last example. Now we have 6 o'clock. Now the question starts with when. When you so when does? No, wrong. When do. When do you? When do you? What is the verb? Eat. When do you eat? 6 o'clock. When do you eat dinner? The question is, when do you eat dinner? What is the answer? Talk about yourself. What you are going to say? Think. Eat dinner. 6. Okay, 1, 2, 3. What is the answer? So, since well, when do you? So the answer will be I. Big I. I eat dinner at. All the time we use at 6 o'clock. Good. O'clock. So, when do you eat? I eat. When does he eat? He eats at. When does she eat? She eats at. Okay? Now, goodbye. Thank you for attention. Take care.